Hello from the world headquarters for the Hangin' with Herky Empire.
I know it's been a while since we've done a midweek update, but we've had 3 videos out.
Mm-hmm.
And so we thought we would talk about that. But first, we have huge news.
Oh, by the way, we both have colds, so.
Yeah, I just came from the doctor. I have a sinus infection.
All right, Herky.
So.
He's already trying to get out.
Yeah.
He's already
All right, see you, Herks.
Bye, everybody.
Get out of here.
Now he's gonna get down, get the toys, make much noise.
Yeah.
So we got some news to break to you guys, and so we thought we'd go on there and tell it.
Should I tell it so you don't cry?
You're dying to tell.
Do you want me to tell so you don't cry? So, Jack Astro van has a new home. October 1st, we sold it to a young lady who plans on traveling full time in him. Mm-hmm. And so she was very excited to get it. Ed said that he would sell it to her under one condition. She could not change his name. And she loved the name.
She loved the name.
Yeah.
So she was really, I was really happy that she bought the van. I actually, she brought a friend with her who was a mechanic, and we went over. I told her everything that was wrong with it, everything that
we'd done. Fixed. We gave her all the receipts.
I tried to be as upfront. Well, I was as upfront and honest as I possibly could be about the condition of the van. Actually,
You said it's quirky, and she said, "Well, so am I."
Yeah, when we started texting back and forth to each other, and I realized that she's, we have kids her age, and so I said, listen, the van's 25 years old, it's quirky, and she said, so am I.
Yeah,
so she came, she was quite spunky, and
2 dogs, she travels with 2 dogs.
Yeah,
so
we're really happy.
She said, I will love it like you have loved it, and I will send you updates when I do stuff to it.
I loved it, but Nancy, not so much.
I loved it at first, but then once the engine blew, that kind of did it for me.
Yeah. So anyway, congratulations to her. She is going to be very happy, and she's planning on doing some traveling and living in it. She's a very handy mechanical carpentry person.
Yeah.
She's
artsy,
really so really good. So we're excited that it went to a good home.
Yeah.
I hated to get rid of it, but the second news. We put an Easter egg in a video a few weeks ago.
Some caught it, some didn't.
Some did, yeah.
We bought a 2023 Ram ProMaster.
Yeah, so we got a 159 wheelbase. It's the big one. It's the high roof. It's completely empty, or it was. I've been working on it the past few weeks. So.
Now, we got to stop right there, because right now everybody's going, what? Little dude is staying exactly where he is. We are not. We're not getting rid of our runaway. We love him. We still love him. We still love to travel in him. However, Ed has Parkinson's disease. I have RA, and there will come a time we can no longer travel in that. And there also is going to come a time I have to do all the driving, and I could not drive the Astro van. So I can drive this ProMaster.
So, I got a cold. I'm not choked up over the van.
But he has been.
We were trying to decide if we were going to even do this update because my voice is so bad. But
right. So anyway, the runaway is staying right where it is. When we get to where we can't pull it or travel in it, we will tow it along, and our grandchildren will sleep in it.
Right. A lot of people we know, and a lot of you out there, have 2 different types of rigs, depending on what you're doing.
Right.
So I would say for our road tripping and things like that, we're going to take the ProMaster, and do that. For our rallies, which we still want to continue.
We're leaving in the morning for one.
We want to continue to do that for our rallies, and like our state park camping, when we go set up and we stay someplace for a long time, and we need the car to get around in and things like that. So our plan is to keep both. I think that's very doable with no problem at all. And
well, it's paid for. It's not eating or drinking. It just sits in the garage.
Nancy's dad used to say, if it's not eating or drinking, don't sell it.
And as I've said before, I always overbook this house. And there's been a lot of times Ed and I sleep out there and somebody else is in our bedroom.
Yep. So Anyway, I am not doing a van build series of videos.
There's tons of them out there. We've watched them all.
And the other thing too is I don't like doing that, and some people really enjoy it, and that's great for me. Once I get my mind into the work I'm doing and that, I don't like to stop and move the camera. Well, he forgets the video. Yeah. So
when it's finished, we will take you on a tour.
Yeah. So I can tell you that it's going to have a queen size bed in it. It's going to have a refrigerator. It's going to have induction cooking in it.
Microwave.
Yeah. It is not going to have a bathroom. I'm not going to have a shower and all that.
Or plumbing.
No plumbing. We will have a cassette toilet like we do now, and there's a lot of other features that I have planned. It's going to be really nice, but I'm not going to have anything that I have to maintain as far as plumbing systems and things like that. So stay tuned. We'll do a full walkthrough when we get to it.
When it's finished.
So anyway.
Could take a while.
Yeah, I'll throw in a couple pictures here as we talk, and you can see what we got going on. But hang on a little bit.
We also have a clip of Jack Astro van leaving the driveway and her honking the horn as she goes up the road. So we'll put that up.
So I had to sell the van to raise money for this new project we're working on. Plus, just having all these cars around here is really hard to move around the driveway. We don't have a lot of parking spots. So anyway, Jack Astro's gone, and I'm so happy that she got it, and it's on to a good home. We're
trying to figure out a name. Our daughter suggested, since we had Jack Astro van, that we should have Damn Ram. But I don't know. Ed doesn't like that.
The van is too nice to have a... Yeah, I don't know.
So, and then it's been suggested Ghost because it's white.
El Fantasma, which is the ghost in Spanish.
So we don't know. If you have any ideas, let us know.
So anyway, yeah.
All right.
One of our friends named it Casper. So.
Yeah. So anyway, on with our trip up north. It was fabulous, as you can tell in these videos. It is beautiful. And... like Alaska, we thought one and done, but I think we'll probably do it again. And when we finished Superior, we found out there are loops around all the Great Lakes. Yeah. So we will do that again.
This was something that was not on our radar. Like Alaska, we talked about it for a couple of years and everything. This was totally not on our radar. And our friends Tom and Susan, who you see in the video, had planned this for their retirement trip. And then invited us to come along, and we are so happy they did. This was really a memorable trip.
It was. We talk about it all the time, just like we talk about Alaska all the time. Yeah. And the amethyst mine was so incredible.
Yeah, so in this last video, you've seen us digging for amethyst.
And so I have a little jar of my amethyst.
Take one out.
I have some, I have this little necklace. It's like a round cage, and I put some in there. We sent some to Ed's sister. I gave some to our daughter for her classroom. But anyway, I don't know if you can see that.
Pretty good size. Yeah. Pretty good size amethyst.
What I'd like to get is a rock tumbler, but I don't know if I can get Ed to turn loose of the money for that. But anyway, they're just gorgeous. My bigger ones are at the bottom, but it was just so much fun. And I finally just had to close my eyes and walk out of there because everywhere I looked, you could have just... went like this and just picked up handfuls of them.
So you've seen 3 videos in the series so far.
Duluth.
We started in Duluth.
Then went to Grand Marais. Did the Gunflint Trail. And then you just saw
Sleeping
Giant.
Sleeping
Thunder
Giant.
Bay.
I'm sorry.
In Thunder Bay. And then that's where we did the amethyst. And so I forget what's coming up next. So you just have to tune in and see. But
I would say that we've probably got about 3 more videos in this series. Hey, do me a favor and comment on the videos if you don't mind. It really helps out a lot, knowing whether you like this type of stuff, and also, it helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So I would like to go into more details about what's going on here, but my throat is killing me. But be watching. So this Sunday, we probably won't have a video out because we are headed to the rally.
Cove Lake.
To Cove Lake, Tennessee.
Rally. My turn.
I'm not going to edit this out. We're just going to keep hacking away.
So the car is packed because, we don't have Jack anymore. So we're taking my car like we did on the Superior Circle. And so the runaway's packed, the car is packed, Herky's stuff is packed. We're ready to go. So we'll leave in the morning.
So, for all those that we're going to see you guys down at Cove Lake, stop by and say hi. And
I'm on antibiotics, so I should be better by Friday.
We are actually
on the upside.
On the upside of this because we were sick the other day, and this is the residuals. So yeah. So anyway, like I said, I'd like to talk more about the Superior Lake at the end of the series. We're going to do like a Q&A type of thing. So if you got some questions, put those in the comments, and I'll compile them all together, and we'll do a Q&A, and we'll kind of break down some of the costs that was involved in it.
It wasn't bad.
No.
No.
Gas was at the lowest it's been since.
And we had my car.
Yes.
And it gets like 25 miles to the gallon pulling the trailer.
Pulling the trailer 25.
Yeah, amazing.
So, yeah, it was great.
It was fun.
Anyway, all right, we're going to cut this loose because of the fact that we both can't hardly talk. But anyway, be watching for
and Bob, thanks for the postcard.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Bob. I see Bob headed back to Florida because I guess everybody just runs home for a hurricane. But anyway.
He got home and then they're evacuating. So I don't know if he's evacuating or not. We'll find out.
Thanks for the card, Bob.
Yeah.
We'll see everybody at Cove Lake. It's going to be a great rally. David puts on a good time. So.
He does. We got our mugs ready.
Herky's passed out down here. So
yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right, I can't even close the video.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Bye now.
Bye now.